and put up about 17 points per, 8 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Botches the breakaway layup.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Smith sets the pick for Green. A miss that time would have put him up. The Warriors lead him. MP with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Yes, that goes in.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
For Houston, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Van Vliet kicks to Smith from deep. Green. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Green. Trying to find Jackson Davis. And gets it to him.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Brooks, the pass to Smith. Curry against Green. Houston moving it around. Van Vliet wide open. Off target with his 3.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And here's MP for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
For 3, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Outside Butler. Back to MP. Green with a screen for MP. Green kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Eason. And they get it. He lays it in. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And that one's good. MP.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
MP, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Brooks for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that one is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The Warriors on top. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside. So
with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. MP out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Payton in at the small forward position.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
Payton finds Green. The three from MP. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Pass to Şengün. Shepard with the ball. To stop the run. Jump shot is good. Shepard's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Rockets trail by 16. Back to Whitmore. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. MP looking around. Whitmore with it. Last time, 14 points for him. Over Payton. And it's Houston with another.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
MP, that's for 2. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. MP's got 36. Pass to Green. Now Shepard. Now here's Şengün. His last outing, he had 18 points. 5 on the clock. Here's Whitmore. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Warriors leading by 16. Here's MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. MP's got 38 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Eason. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. The rebound by Payton. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And Shepard is a solid decision maker. If there's an opening, he's going to take it.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP, that's for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Shepard. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 21. MP outside. Outside, Kuminga. Green with a screen for MP. Pass to Green. Out to Payton. Golden State moving it around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Moody's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable.
So it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Well, I think for the Warriors, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Golden State Warriors. I think that'll do it for our show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith, and it's Whitmore in for Brooks. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Brandon Bajemski, and MP subbed in for Curry. At the guard positions, Van Vliet and Green. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Van Vliet's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And here's MP for 3.